Weekend, literally none of it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
It's Monday. It's February 26th, and I was just saying to Elaine that it's going to be cold today, but it's going to be really nice. So once it brightens up, we're expecting temperatures kind of highs of maybe 8 or 9, but wall-to-wall sunshine for the day. So it looks like it's going to be really nice today. We'll take it.
How are you, and how was your weekend?
Busy. The voice is a bit struggling today, but busy. Yeah.
You're all right?
I was at let's call it an eventful League of Ireland match Friday night with Kerry FC. That was different.
I heard your reports. The thunder and lightning was unbelievable Friday night.
Yeah. Friday was unreal. So if you missed it during the Kerry FC game, it was suspended for very heavy hailstone for a few minutes, and then as the referee brought both teams back out, then the thunder and lightning started. And actually, the hailstone had covered the white lines on the pitch anyway. So they had to basically suspend the game.
Yeah, okay.
It was officially suspended for 15 minutes, but there was a 35-minute delay. So it was
And then Kerry lost.
And then Kerry lost.
1-0 up.
Kerry lost after going 2-1 up as well.
Oh,
and then
were they? Okay.
The worst part was, and this is such a League of Ireland typical thing, like Kerry were by far and away the better team, miles ahead, and lost again 3-2. It was a balls, but anyway.
Now, some of the stories that we're waiting to hear in our papers this Monday morning. Let's start with the Star today. A story about Jerry the Monk Hutch on the front page of the paper today. Apparently, he's become somewhat of a celebrity in Lanzarote since he's fled Ireland to live there following his murder acquittal. So that is the main story in the front page. Monk lands on his feet is the headline in the Star today. I thought you might like that one, Andrew. Some of the big sporting action from over the weekend. Unfortunately, Kerry beaten by Dublin on Saturday night in Croke Park. Remarkable protest happened during that game in relation to what's happening in Gaza at the moment, which the papers don't seem to have picked up on at all. I don't know why, but stunning scenes there during that game. Dublin 3-18, Kerry 1-14 is how it finished up. More awards for Cillian Murphy over the weekend. They must get sick of award season. It must be head-wrecking.
It's literally every weekend, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's every night nearly. Like, they're out constantly, I would say.
And I bet you there's probably another, 10 award ceremonies that are happening that aren't that big, that aren't that publicised.
Yeah. No, there's another one last night. I think there was one the night before, and I'd say it's just...
Was it the SAG Awards yesterday? I think.
Well, there's been another one since the SAG.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I think Netflix had that live, didn't they? That was on Netflix live.
And he hates all that stuff, as far as I know. So
he seems up for it and obviously delighted, but at the same time, a little bit uncomfortable with it, doesn't he?
Yeah, I feel like there was something else since the SAGs, but was the SAG Saturday night?
I thought it was last night, but you're right. I think it was Saturday night.
I feel like there was something else I saw them all at last night. Then I was like, oh my god,
you're
and
right.
That's
Actually,
the Star today.
It was Saturday night because it was the 9 o'clock news I was looking at yesterday, and that would have been from Saturday. The Times this morning says PSE calls for PSE calls for Controller and Auditor General to oversee RTE. The Public Accounts Committee wants RTE's accounts inspected every year, kind of not they publicly release salaries and that kind of stuff. Is it every 2 years they do that? Well, they want it done every year now. That's on the front page there this morning. And then their sports sections, like Elaine mentioned there, is filled with bits like the Carabao Cup, the rugby, the football and the hurling over the course of the last 24 hours and 48 hours. That's also in the Times today as well.
In the Mail's front page today, Backhurst and the Minister under new RTE pressures, the headline there. The government is facing another week of what's been described as chaos and infighting over an RTE crisis that appears to be escalating. The focus over the past few days, of course, has shifted to Media Minister Catherine Martin and then the DG of RTE, Kevin Backhurst, as well. So that's in the Irish Daily Mail. And then they've got a special today in the paper, Spring Clean Your Finances, how to get a better handle on your money, says the Irish Daily Mail today.
The Mirror then this morning, exploited by cartels, Ireland a soft touch for drugs gangs. Just one Navy ship to patrol leaves us vulnerable, warns ex-top cop. That's the main story in the front page. End of the road, and it's Rosanna Davison. She was the latest be kicked off of Dancing with the Stars last night on RTE. And rising costas, I heard this morning. Ryanair has sent a warning out to families booking holidays for the summer. Apparently a lack of planes means higher prices. So Ryanair are warning that you will be paying higher prices this summer, and it's one of the factors is the fact that apparently there's less planes in the airports. So that's one of the reasons why. One of many reasons, I imagine, why prices will be a little bit more expensive.
I did book a holiday in the past couple of weeks, Andy, and I thought it was very expensive.
Yeah.
I was just like, what? This definitely seems like it's way more expensive than last year.
Big time.
And everywhere I looked, I was like, is that just because I'm picking this resort? And I kept kind of like looking around different places, and everywhere. I thought everywhere was expensive. I don't know if people are finding the same thing, but
I spoke to people only Saturday who said exactly the same thing. They were we were talking about fixtures for the summer and league games, championship games, that kind of stuff. And one of the lads was trying to book a holiday, kind of like in the break time. There's like a 2-week gap, and he said, "Oh, we'll go on holidays in." Whatever day that was in June, and he was just like, he couldn't get over the prices. I think schools actually for that week had just finished or will just finish his kids, and he was just like, what? Yeah. And everywhere he looked, it wasn't like one country, one resort. Like
in June, you used to be able to get away for a week self-catering. Like nothing made too fancy now. Yeah. For under 600 per person.
Yeah.
Not a hope now.
Yeah, it's mad.
Not a hope. Yeah. Now somebody will text me some offer from somewhere. I don't look somewhere. There's something out there for lessons, but in general, like you can't. It's very hard to find. Carabao Cup final was on yesterday. It's trending on X at the moment. Virgil van Dijk scored, giving Liverpool a 1-0 win in the fixture. He had scored earlier in the game. In similar situation, was called offside though. And Caoimhín Kelleher was outstanding yesterday. Has a great history in the Cup, so he played really well yesterday as well. So a lot of people chatting about that on X.
France and it's all sports, by the way, this morning. The top trends. France and Italy's trending as well in the Six Nations.
Oh, poor Italy.
Yeah, didn't see it. So the game finished 13-all, but Italy had a penalty in injury time, in stoppage time, to win it and missed it.
Hit the post.
Hit the post, yeah. So 13-all that game finished. So, but fair play to Italy because, well, I say fair play. They're probably thinking, shit, what a disaster.
Yeah. Italy have been all right this year, haven't they?
Italy have been all right, yeah. Absolutely they have. And Fulham are trending because they beat Man United 2-1 in the Premier League on Saturday. That's also trending this morning as well.
Now, we've got a busy show coming up, a busy week. We're out and about tomorrow on the show. We'll tell you more about that later. We're going outside the county. I put up a thing on Instagram last night saying we're, for the first time ever, I know we've done shows from the Gresham and all that, but that's not Kerry's Full Breakfast. So for the first time ever, isn't it? First time ever?
It was first time ever that we're both doing it, yeah. I've broadcast from Dublin before, but you've been here.
First time ever we've both done
the actual show is leaving.
From outside Kerry, and I asked people where they thought we were going, and loads of people guessed places in Kerry.
In Kerry, wow, yeah.
We do that. By the way, we're in Kerry now. We do the show from Kerry all the time.
I'm just thinking, if it turned out tomorrow that we were doing the show from Banna Beach, it'd be a bit of a letdown.
Somebody guessed Banna Beach. I was like, pretty sure it's in Kerry.
Yeah.
Dingle got guessed a bit.
Yeah, the Independent Republic of Dingle, yeah.
Listowel got guessed, of course, because I'm from Listowel. Listowel's in Kerry, as far as we're aware.
We've definitely broadcast from Listowel before as well.
And then 90% of the other guesses were Cork.
Cork, right.
We're not going to Cork. I will not do the show from Cork. Absolutely not. No, it's not Cork. Nobody guessed it, and I don't think they're going to.
No. I don't think they are either, yeah.
So if you want to, I don't know, follow us on Instagram to find out more about our magical road trip. You can do that. I'm called @Elaine Kinsella Radio.
She really had to think about that.
I really do have to think about it. And you are Andrew Marcy DJ.
No.
Andrew Marcy Radio DJ.
No.
Andrew.
I'm Andrew Radio DJ.
Oh. Okay, I'll find you though. I know your picture.
Right,
okay, we better go. Have a good one, guys.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye-bye.